and my fellow graduates. It is my honor to be standing here today. Before I start, I would like to acknowledge our active and energetic public schools district supervisor, Mr. Noel B. Salvadito, our dynamic school principal, Mrs. Heidi B. Panes, and our inspirational speaker, Mrs. Hannah Palmes Magno. It feels quite refreshing to once again be able to see each other with bright, smiling faces as we commemorate one of the most momentous parts of our lives. The past 3 years have forced us into adjusting the way we live and ultimately the way we learn. Reading and answering modules on our own just cannot compare to the classroom lectures, recitations, and study sessions we had with our classmates. Before the pandemic, we shared everything from worrying about failing, celebrating high scores, having chica sessions, and playing sessions. But when COVID came into the picture, it seemed like everything suddenly disappeared in a flash. Nevertheless, we conquered just as how our country slowly won over the virus, how our teachers figured out a way to keep teaching despite the restrictions, how our parents made adjustments to ensure our comfort, and how we students rose above adversities and keep moving forward. We did not allow a setback as major as a pandemic to get in the way of our lives. And while I have the chance, let me share something I read and resonated with. Don't forget the ones who help you get to where you are today. We have a very special people in our lives who have supported us, starting with our parents, families, loved ones, teachers, administrators, coaches, and our friends. These are the people who have helped me adapt to this new normal. None of us could have gotten this far if it weren't for the rigid support system we have behind us. We have a long road ahead of us, and this is merely one step in the educational ladder. Nevertheless, let us keep pushing forward. So my dear friends, classmates, fellow graduates, and everyone here with us today, once again, I welcome you all to our 76th graduation ceremony, and the first ever ceremony since the pandemic. Remember this day as one of triumph amidst all adversity, and may we face our future head on, knowing that we are able to take on any challenge thrown at us. Good morning once again, and God bless us all.
Is no other than hearing it from the product of this institution. To tell us more about our speaker for today, may I call in Mrs. Joy C. Turlon, Master Teacher 1, to do the honor.
Good morning, everyone. With a great pride and honor, I am here to introduce to you a woman of honor whom we chose to be our inspirational speaker for today's graduation ceremony. She is a woman of virtue and simplicity. She is a living inspiration and a living idiom of a woman who happens to be born at the right time and at the right place, coupled with impressive backgrounds. We are so lucky that she accepted our invitation right away, despite of her hectic schedule. Our inspirational speaker was born last December 4, 1996, a native of Barangay San Andres and Rafael, Iloilo. She is the youngest daughter of Mr. Rolly Agnes Palmes and Mrs. Priscilla Basal Palmes. She completed her elementary education at San Rafael Central Elementary School as batch first honors last March 2009. Her secondary education at San Rafael National High School as batch first honors last March 2013. She finally reached the peak when she graduated as cum laude at West Visayas State University main campus with a degree of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Physical Science, last March 2017. She also earned Master of Illness in
in Master of Arts in Education, major in Physical Science at West Visayas State University. During her elementary years, she was trained in various activities, like declamation, dancing, and at the same time, editorial writing. She is also a declaimer in high school and a member of Theater Arts, or the school STA. She is also a member of Legal Theater and theatrical and interpretative dancer of the College of Education at West Visayas State University. Our inspirational speaker garnered several awards and at the same time scholarships as fruits of hard work and dedication towards studying. She garnered first place during the San Rafael National High School Mutiana Pasko last December 2009. First place, search for Mr. and Miss UN last October 2008. She is a CHED Full Merit Scholar from first year to fourth year college at West Visayas State University. She is also a step-up scholar or scholarships in teacher education programs to upgrade teacher quality in the Philippines from third year to fourth year college and became an academic excellence awardee recognized by the SECA. She was also a faculty of Iloilo Integrated School Foundation Incorporated, teaching science in both elementary and high school from May 2017 to May 2018. Presently, she is a faculty member of San Rafael National High School, teaching grade 7 ICT, grade 8 Biotechnology, grade 10 Science, and 12 Physical Science. She was happily married to Mr. Danilo A. Magno Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you our inspirational speaker, a woman who is God-centered, family-oriented, and simple, Mrs. Hannah Palmes-Honor.
To start with, I just want to greet the people who graced this event. To our distinguished and highly esteemed members of the academic community, led by our public schools district supervisor, Sir Noel B. Salvadico, the epitome of an empowered woman and a great school leader, Ma'am Heidi D. Panes, Principal 2. To our education program supervisor, Ma'am Ruth Isabel D. Quignon, in charge of edukasyon sa pagpapakatao in public schools. To our supportive and dedicated Mayor, Honorable Roberto T. Goliaza Jr., to all the empowered teachers of San Rafael Central Elementary School, to the humble and proud parents, to the champions of this event, our graduates, and to all the barangay officials and guests that I haven't mentioned, maanyag maaga sa inyong matanan. Please allow me to remove my mask. Pinagapanaon siya, kasabad sa akong sa kapanaon. Kita ka mo law ay, char. As mentioned by Ma'am Joy, my previous advisor when I was in grade 6 diri man sa Central School, akong tatay si Rolly, na mas kilala sa hayop nga Toto or Totong, isa sa mga pinakamamisan na tatay, kag isa sa mga tutok nga mangungma. Ang akong first love, kag daw bakada man na kami ni tatay, is ako magsuluganay. Kag ang akong nanay, si Priscilla, na mas kilala sa hayop nga Diding, ang akong nga idol sa pagtuto, kag siya din ang akong nga best advisor. Truth to be told, I am the 6th child in our family, including the eldest among us, whose life was taken away from my parents' side when he was just 1 year old. Ang akong mga magulang nga babayi, ara subong nagapasimpalan sa abroad para makaeskwela ang ilang mga kabataan. Ang akong man duwa ka magulang nga lalaki, nagapasimpalan man diri sa city. Kanang akong mamangkod si Boy, kung nakita na siya kagina, isa siya ka-altar server. Kaya nagapadali ng eskwela sa college. Bossing matingala mo si mga guest speaker pero nagahapagligay nun. By the way, komportable ako mag-speak in Hiligaynon mix sa English. Balikan ko na yung akong memories halin sa ako kinder pa sa Kabasaan. Dito man ako halin kagahapon, upod ko si Ma'am Gwen de Lumpa. So I spent my kindergarten years in Kabasaan Daycare Center with Ma'am Maya as my teacher. Doon duman ko pa na sa una, pero gina kami nga kasadya. Halin sa balay, pakalto sa among center. Mas masadya, kay upod na ang among teacher. Bata pa na kami, kapalot na kami nga sa natawag nga HHWW, balay na graduates ko ano na? Holding hands while walking. Nga kabalot pa na yung mamhaw, bata ka pa ga, mukha na. Kay man, sa among nakahadlok, nga basing maipit kami sa mga salakyan. Ginahambalan kami na imam, dapit gid ka mo ha, kay karon ang isa na sa inyong maglisa, makumpuan gid. Akikan gid ka mo sa inyong ginikanan. May ala na siya isa ka puno, kapirmina na mo na agyan. Hambal sa mga tigulang, purugan na siya puno. Kagkagad ginasang iyang sulod. Ano na ihan nga kahoy? Ipil-ipil. Sino na kanilaw na sa ipil-ipil? Ay, na-miss yung gina ninyo ka childhood. Wala ka muna puruga, kaya wala ka muna kakahog sa ipil-ipil. Pero ako hambal sa mga malang namin sa una. May ara na nagabulot sa sanga, kag-iban taga-puksi, taga-habot sa bunga. Titungod kay si Ma'am ninyo iya, medyo short sa height, hindi ako yan taga-buyot, ako yan taga-puksi sa bunga. Kung